Hi, beautiful people. Happy 4th of July. Guys, I literally didn't even know it was 4th of July until I saw my calendar and I saw I had a consultation today. I was like, oh my God, wait, I have a consultation today. And then I saw and then I was like, oh, it's the 4th. It is the 4th of July. I wanted to know what you guys feel about the 4th of July. I mean, it's never been like a really big holiday that, I've even when I was in New York, it's not something that we really celebrated in my household. But I'm curious to know what you guys feel about 4th of July. For real, for real. Guys, if somebody's in Arusha and you want to meet me, we can go to lunch. We can go to lunch today, okay? If you're in Arusha town right now, let me know and we can go to lunch. Because my husband is busy. He's working and I'm gonna meet him later for work, but I'm hungry right now. And he's like, oh, why don't you go and get something to eat? Go to a restaurant, and I'm like, I don't want to go to a restaurant by myself. I'm just be sitting there because we don't have any food in the house because we're leaving to go to Dar es Salaam in a few days. So we don't want to buy a bunch of groceries and then, they just go bad. So we was technically supposed to be leaving tomorrow, but that's not happening. But so we don't have any food in the house right now. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to a restaurant and I'm going to eat and I'm going to just be sitting there alone. Which, normally I don't mind, sitting alone. But today I feel very social. Today I want to talk. So, if you're in Arusha and you want to meet me, then let's go have lunch. Let's have lunch, okay? There's a bunch of cute spots in Arusha, in town. Such cute spots. Some of my favorite spots are there. So I'm excited. And I can't pull my husband out of work to do it. So I finally did this super chat thing. I'm hoping it works. The chat looks different. Let me put this large screen to see if that makes a difference. If you're watching, write something. Let me see if that makes a difference because it looks different. It looks very different. But I don't know. My husband is the one because I could not figure it out. I could not figure out the super chat thing for my life. And then he, did everything. He went and looked up YouTube tutorials and figured it out. But me, I could not figure it out. But how do you feel about the 4th of July? Are you celebrating today? Are you drinking? Are you going out with your American flag? Are you barbecuing? What are you doing? Over here, obviously, people don't celebrate that, which is why I didn't even know it was 4th of July, because obviously no one out here is like doing anything or whatever. So it's just a normal day out here. But what's going on with you guys? And I knew it was 4th of July week. I don't know. I guess I just didn't realize until I looked at the calendar. I was like, oh, wait. Oh, I have something going on. But yeah, what is up, y'all? What is going on? What is popping? Are any of you guys writing something? Just write hi in the chat, just so that way I can see what's happening here, to see if the chat is going to be the same now that we have super chat or something like that. I want to see if it's going to be the same. Yeah, if you're in Arusha right now, contact me because I want lunch. But I don't know what it is that I want to eat. That's the problem. But maybe I can bounce off of you whatever day. Happy 4th of July if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, I would love to hear why you don't celebrate. Why don't you celebrate it? I mean, obviously, most of us celebrate Juneteenth, but, I want to know. I want to know how you feel about the 4th of July. How do you feel about the 4th of July? All right, y'all. So like I said, if you're in Arusha and you want to have some lunch right now, contact me. I want to see in the comments, how do you feel about the 4th of July? Okay. And I'm going to be replying to comments and stuff like that. I always do. I'm pretty on top of replying to comments and stuff like that. I allow people to have different opinions on my channel. Unless you are saying a comment that directly like affects me, like, oh, Diamond, you're, I don't know, like you're this B or da 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 da, or you talk about my husband, you talk about my children, then that's when I'm like, okay, block, delete. But, you know, just because you have a different opinion than I do doesn't mean that I'm gonna not allow your comments. I am not that type of person. I respect people's opinion. I respect people's comments. I respect how other people feel. I can't expect people to think just like me, you know, and that goes for all my videos. Trust me, there you can go ahead and see people arguing and going back and forth and stuff like that. And I allow it. Why not? Like, you guys have different opinions and we have to respect each other's different opinions. You know, like, you shouldn't be, just because you don't agree with me doesn't mean that you should be blocked out and your comment shouldn't be approved. However, YouTube has a thing that if you use certain words or language or something like that, it puts your comment on hold until I go and I approve it. So like, if you comment something and you see it not there, it's probably because I haven't got to it yet and approved it, unless obviously you have disrespected me, my husband, or my child. So unless you've done those things, then your comment is going to be approved. Like, I don't have a problem. I really don't have a problem. I respect different people's opinion. I think that you can learn from different people's opinion. You know, you may have one opinion and then you hear somebody else's side and you're like, wow, like that actually might be valid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that actually might, I see what that person is saying. And I see it all the time. I agree to disagree, you know? Like, I see so many people's comments that I don't agree with, but there'll be like 1 point or 2 points in there that I'm like, wow, no, that makes sense. You have a valid reason. Like, your comment it's a good comment. Again, it goes against what I said, but it's still a good comment. I don't know whose channel you guys have been on where, you know, you post a different opinion and they just take you out or whatever, but that's not like it over here. Out here, like I said, unless you're not, you know, crossing those 3 boundaries, feel free. Feel free. Let's talk about July 4th. How do you feel about July 4th? Do you feel like it should be celebrated? Do you feel like, you know, it's really the independence? Do you feel like what to be celebrated? Do you feel like, you know, it's really the independence? Do you feel like what do you feel? What do you feel? If you celebrate it, I want to know why. If you don't celebrate it, I also want to know why. Let's have a conversation. It's not something I've ever really talked about. In school, I've always been taught that this is, you know, July 4th is the independence. We celebrate being proud of Americans. And that's all I've ever been, you know, told. So no one's ever really questioned it until I became an adult and I started doing research myself. But when you're younger and you go to school, they tell you, you know, we celebrate this is what we do and stuff like that. So I'm just curious to hear how you guys feel, and, you know, if you celebrate it, how does it affect you? If you do celebrate it, what do you usually do? You know, do you have burgers and hot dogs? Maybe I will have a burger today. I haven't had a burger in so long. Oh my God. I can't even, it's been a long time. I don't even know how long it's been. But yeah, so, all right. I'm looking forward to your comments. Comment right now. I want to know.